KJP is always like, we've
gotta be
been very
clear.
clear.
We've been very clear.
Look, and here she is. This is hilarious. She's trying to say that prices at the grocery store are down.
Yes, eggs and milk, and there were grocery things that were up. It has gone down. It has gone down since 2022. Gas prices, because of the actions that this president took, and let's not forget there was an invasion, but Russia did obviously into Ukraine that caused gas prices to tick up. The president took action, tapped the SPR, and we saw gas prices go down. The president has met the moment with every issue that we have had in front of us.
Okay. Yeah. So grocery things. Does she mean food? Is that what she's talking about? A grocery thing. They can try all they want to try to this whole, like, you can spin and spin and spin, but you can't. People are going to understand how much money is in their bank account.
Yeah.
They understand that. So you can lie, you can try to make somebody think otherwise, but I know how much money is in my bank account. I know how much I'm spending at the grocery store, and you're full of shit.
Yeah.
You're full of shit. And so you cannot spin that. You just can't. People understand that. And then they understand how much they don't have in their bank account as opposed to what they had in their bank account 4, 5, 10 years ago. So it's like, it's just not working. It doesn't work with people. They're on to them. And This is a lie that they cannot make stick. They just can't with the American people. It's like, they may think that we're stupid. Maybe on some things Americans are stupid, but not this. It's the economy,
Mm-hmm. Well, and I know, because my husband does I couldn't begin to tell you what things used to cost at the grocery store versus what they cost now, because I just don't grocery shop. He does that. But at the last time, and every family typically has their regular grocery shop, like what you ordinarily get in a week, right? Like, it's pretty standard.
Totally.
So he called me from the grocery store. This was last week. And he was like, our regular grocery shop costs now what our Thanksgiving grocery shops cost last year, the year before. You know what I mean? Like, it's in no way going
insane.
Down. It's crazy.
Insane. Yeah, it is crazy. And you feel it every month. Like, our grocery bill has gone up so much that you have to cut in other places.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is feeling that. And so they just can't, there is no spectacular enough that is going to make somebody feel richer than they are. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. And the way that the way that they all keep trying to pretend that we just are crazy to be thinking that everything costs more, housing, everything, all of it. They are lunatics for thinking that this is going to stick. You're absolutely right. Bryzer on Local sent a tip saying, my mom called me yesterday and said we need to have a drinking game during the debate. Drink every time the word felon is said. Pretty certain we would end up in the hospital.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh.
KJP also claims that when Joe Biden has an opportunity to talk to the American people, well, by golly, he meets that moment, which is such an ridiculous thing to say, considering how he rarely does interviews, he rarely does press conferences, and he basically got forced into this debate. But listen to her talking about meeting the moment.
There's an opportunity for this president to speak to millions of Americans. He shows up and he meets the moment. So obviously the president's going to look forward to Thursday doing just that, laying out what he normally does, what he's done the last 3.5 years, how he's going to continue to build on the economy. We're talking about historic numbers in creating jobs, low unemployment rate, and not forgetting that we can't leave communities that have been normally left behind, right?
Everything she said was a lie. Everything. She's just a complete liar. Wow.
Yep.
How does she sleep at night? It's astounding.
No alone, at least.
Yeah.
She sleeps alone. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
because she's divorced from her wife.
No woman could put up with her.
A reminder, since we are talking about dogs, that this nutritional supplement put together by naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, Rough Greens, has everything your dog needs to live its best, healthiest life. It has all the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, the omegas, the digestive enzymes, all the good stuff, all formulated in a green powder, which you sprinkle on your dog's dry kibble, which is dead brown food for the most part. And then you sprinkle the green powder on it and boom, it comes to life. And your dog is like, only in dog. And then like they eat it up like crazy because they love the taste of it. It's like a dressing for their food. And they love it. And so if you are not convinced and you want to try it for free, you can just go to ruffchicks.com. You will get a free Jumpstart trial bag by going to that link. So why not try it? Why not see if your dog loves it? They will. And then you'll automatically want a subscription. And then you'll be like, thank you so much, Chicks, because this is the best stuff ever. And my dog has a healthier coat and better breath and has more energy. And we'll be like, I know, we told you. That's how this is going to go. So start that process and go to ruffchicks.com. ruffchicks.com. Do it. Here's the reason for my name today. So Janet Yellen oh my God, she's so useless. What a useless goblin. So she sat down for an interview. I don't even know who this is with, but she was asked about the grocery store prices and claims hilariously to go to the grocery store, which is complete nonsense. There's no way that she does her own grocery shopping. Now, at the very end, you don't see her respond to the question about whether she gets sticker shock, which is the name, hence my name, but you will hear her. So listen closely.
Have you been to the grocery store lately?
I sure have. I go every week.
It's sticker shock, isn't it?
No.
I just...
Did you hear her say no?
She goes, no. I mean, that's not surprising though, because what is she worth? Like 16 million? Her $20 million. Yeah. Her net worth is 20 million. Because I mean, naturally, she's a public servant, you guys. So she's worth a shit ton of money. I mean, hello. They're all worth that much money. I mean, that's how you become rich, right? Is becoming a public servant. That's what it is. And so you don't have to worry about grocery prices. I'm not bitter though. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not.
Well, I'm glad you're not. But this woman that you're going to hear from next in a grocery store, quite bitter, and rightly so.
Yep.
Let me show you Biden's fucking America for those that still want to vote for this.
I love her.
Are you ready? Because I'm in the grocery store right now. So let's go. I'm sorry. $6.19 for Lay's potato chips?
Yep.
Let's go to ground beef. You ready? Ground beef before the discount is $12.58. Now it's $10.02.
What a bargain.
Let's go to some fucking steak. You ready? Okay. All of you that want to continue voting for this fucking scumbag.
Yeah,
okay?
Totally.
Let's look at the steak. Oh my God. $39 for 2 steaks before the discount. Shall I go on? Let's go over here. Oh my God. $64 for, I don't even know what it is. Yeah. Before you vote, think about the prices of food. Got it?
She's absolutely right.
She's so mad.
And I'm mad with her. It's insane. And
everybody should be mad.
And then Yellen's like, no, I don't have sticker shock, because I'm effing loaded because I take your money every single month. And I have a pension that I can count on because of you loser taxpayers. I have a pension that I don't have to worry about retirement like you losers. I don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff because I just keep getting a total flow of money from taxpayers. What do I care? I'm loaded. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. I hate all these people.
Melody Hennigan, thank you. Melody says, we paid our mortgage off last year about this time. So my husband always comments that we should be rolling in the cash. I said, no, you need to go grocery shopping.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So even when you're ahead, which congrats, that's
you're not.
Amazing.
It is a huge accomplishment. But yeah, you should be. You should be living high on the hog and you're not. And imagine the people that don't have their mortgage paid off.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I mean, it's like that. It's insane. It really is. And then try saving for a kid's college and doing, I mean, everybody's hurting and these people just don't get it. So the people that are still like, oh my God, I'm going to vote for Biden. I question their sanity. I really do.
Same. Caitlin Kitless. Thank you. I love that name. Caitlin Kitless. That's such a fun name.
It's a great name.
She says, who's running the country while Joe's prepping? Same people that run it when he's not prepping.
Yeah, it's Obama. Obama and Valerie Jarrett. That's who's running the country.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's Larry O'Connor talking about what Janet Yellen's comments about grocery shopping. And I think he is absolutely 100% spot on.
To call Janet Yellen going to the grocery store once a week. Does anyone believe that Janet Yellen goes to the grocery store, gets her little shopping cart, and throws a box of rice-a-roni in there?
Totally.
Weekly grocery spending. Janet Yellen does not go to the grocery store every week. She just doesn't. Janet Yellen has not cooked her own meal in about 25 years.
Right.
She can't reach the stove. But then this reporter, God bless her, for Yahoo Finance, she says, it's sticker shock, isn't it? And Janet Yellen says, no. Have you been to the grocery store lately? Yes, every week. It's sticker shock, isn't it? No. And the reporter just lets it go and just moves on.
Yeah. And that's journalism. That's American journalism. No follow-up question, no pushback. Just, oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. May I have another? Yes, ma'am. May I have another? Let me just bend over. God, idiots. That's journalism.
Douche Elias, thank you. He says, this is how Dems rule. You pay more for their lifestyle and then get ridiculed for questioning it.
Right.
Yeah,
it's called socialism is what it is. Crazy.
Judy Flackney, thank you very much. Judy says, everyone needs to send our weekly grocery receipts to Yellen and then send our gas receipts as well and ask for an explanation. Yeah. Well, she'll just tell you it's just transitory. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it is. It's just, and in fact, I read an article yesterday and she's saying that she said, this is a quote, I do expect inflation to come down. And as we get into next year, I believe that inflation will go back to the Fed's 2% target. If
doesn't saying it, then the opposite will happen.
Right. She's like, there's not going to be a recession. Like, no, everything's great. And you're absolutely right, Mock. Whatever she says, the opposite will happen. So expect it.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself. The crap's going to hit the fan. I mean, it will not sustain.